All right, everybody, thank you for watching. Welcome back if you've been here before. If not, again, we hope you enjoy it. This morning, Willis and I are checking on the stocker calves. I'm giving them a little bit of feed, but in this video, we're really going to be doing more of moving some hay. I'm getting some things ready for feeding the cow herd later on this winter when they're relying on that for the food source. You can wave to the camera. But we also get into some bonus calving footage that we really didn't necessarily plan on having this video, but got that to show you. But again, we thank you for watching. Encourage you to hit the like button, and if you haven't already subscribed, ask you to please do so. But we'll dive right in. All right, so I'm going to talk with you real quick about something that I don't think we've ever discussed for the YouTube channel, and that's a creep feeder, which is this apparatus behind us. And actually there's multiple different types of these you'll see. This is obviously a portable one, as you can see. Got a tongue, it's on the wheels there. These sides, these panels or cages fold up for transport. But basically what this is designed for, you know, the lid opens up there. We get our feed truck whenever it brings our bulk feed. We'll get it to fill this up too, or at least put a little in it. The feed, comes down. You can adjust how wide those openings are, and so how much feed or how freely it flows out. But this basically allows the calves, they come around here, can come under and through here, and you can adjust this. You can take that bar out if you want to allow a much bigger animal through there. But we find with the bar in place, that's plenty big enough. Those calves, even once they're getting a little bigger, they duck down. They figured it out by then. But it allows the calves to go in there, have access pretty much to free choice feed, creep feed, without the cows, hogging it, bothering them, pushing them away like they would from a feed bunk. We like to start feeding at about this time of year. It's September 30th. Tomorrow will be October. But we're going to be weaning our spring-born calves here in the next couple of months roughly, and so get them kind of accustomed to eating this feed, because up until now they've of course been nursing their mothers, grazing, but the idea of eating a pelleted feed or any kind of concentrated feed is kind of foreign to them. Anytime they come up to the feed bunks, the cows do all the eating, which we really don't feed the cows much this time of year anyway, just an occasional little bit of feed to keep them easy to catch. But it's something we'll utilize right here in the fall, pre-weaning, again, just to get them adjusted to that. But we're gonna go move a little hay the rest of the day and talk about some of the things we do as we transition over these next couple of months from really having good grazing all year round, or not all year round, but through the majority of the year, to what we do to feed both our young calves and the cows through those months when they don't have grass readily available. All right, so we're going to briefly interrupt this video to bring a little bonus calving footage. Maybe I got home late tonight, right at dark. Jumped on the side-by-side, headed out to check the cows like I always do, and sure enough, one of our heifers that we knew was probably going to be the next one to calve was laying down. Could tell she looked like she was kind of getting ready. Nothing sticking out yet, but was able to take just a real quick feel before she got a little agitated with me. Could feel a foot. So it's been about 2.5 hours. It's about 9:30 now. So supper, got the kids in bed. We're gonna ride out there and check on her and see if hopefully she got a baby calf laying there beside her. She's cleaned off. But all right, so we'll ride around out here, see if we can find her. Probably can't tell on the video, but it's really hazy tonight. Kind of complicating things a bit. All right, so this is her. As you can see, we have 2 feet and a nose there, so things are coming as they should be. I would like to have seen her made a little more progress than this, but we're probably not going to bother her too much given the current situation. May want to check back on her pretty soon though. We're going to back away so she doesn't try to stand up. And as we sit here waiting on her to calve, kind of drawing a crowd, some of these others wondering what in the world we're doing out here this time of night. Alright, and there's our new baby. She has just popped him out. She has not even sat back up. She's worn out right now. We're gonna back away, get out of here as my flashlight dies, and watch from a distance, be sure she gets on up, cleans him off, and he'll be up nursing here for too much longer, but good deal. Alright, there she is. She finally stood back up. She's checking him out. I think she's gonna figure things out just fine. For her first time doing this as a heifer. Guess she's officially call her a cow now. But we're gonna get out of here, leave them alone, go get a little sleep ourselves, and check back on them in the morning. But it looks like so far in her first 10 or 15 minutes of motherhood, she is proceeding as would be expected. Alright, so really couldn't ask for a nicer night to sit out there and watch one calve. I think low's about 62. They come in short sleeves. Just really nice weather, especially considering that we, I guess tomorrow midday, tomorrow morning sometime, the remnants of Hurricane Delta are moving into the area, and we're expecting, I guess, rain for the next 2 or 3 days. So glad she went ahead and had it tonight and not tomorrow night, when it would have likely been in the middle of a rainstorm. But alright, there's our new mom and baby. Baby is now, let's see, it's 7 o'clock. He was born about 10:30 last night. So what's that, about 8.5 hours old? Looks like all went well last night. Looks like they're both enjoying a little breakfast this morning. So once again, we'll get out of here. Yeah, there he is, getting him a little bite to eat. We'll get out of here, leave them alone. Looks like things are going well. As I mentioned last night, it actually looks like it's gonna be a nice morning, but definitely gonna be a wet, rainy day, or this evening, I guess. Looks like the shower's gonna hold off until maybe later on today, so that'll be nice. Get to enjoy some decent weather for at least the first few hours of life. But anyway, we're gonna go on and get some more chores done. So, if you've watched any of our videos, you know that we really focus on our forages, growing plenty of good grass for cows to graze on. But of course, the reality is during our winter months, that grazing does run out. We do as much as we can to extend that grazing season as much as possible, including what we'll probably have in one of our next couple of videos is planting our winter annuals, which this year's going to be triticale. But reality, that's not, we're going to be ready to graze until probably at least in early March. So figure on at least 3 months out of the year we're having to feed them. Grass isn't there. The majority of what we do to get them through the winter months is hay, feeding dry hay, primarily, almost exclusively Bermuda grass. Blessed, our family has always been, raised a pretty good bit of Bermuda grass hay, specifically Tifty 44 hybrid. But put up a lot of hay. We have several farms and hay fields right here close by, so that's what we're working on right now. We move a little hay home, kind of get it stacked up, staged here where we'll have it handy and ready to be fed through the winter. Also, that hay is kept available to them for free choice. So they, as soon as they run out, we put more out for them. They have all they want to eat there. We also supplement actually a liquid protein feed, Prolix, the one specifically we use. Just the dry hay itself is protein deficient, so provide that to them. So make up for that. And then we also will feed them probably between 4 and 5 pounds. I think we worked out to last year a day, per head per day. A pelleted feed or a total mixed ration, 13% protein feed. Just helps them, keeps them may move today. Just kind of making plans. We're still, it's September 30th. We're, I hope, a couple of months away from having to feed any hay, at least 6 weeks or so. But going ahead and get prepared for it. Things are relatively dry right now. We can get in the fields without making a mess. And so just be prepared. One last small order of business and we'll be done with this little project and moving some hay. Got a trick, I'm gonna see if this will work. And that right there is how we magically stack hay. Thank you for watching. Hope you keep tuning in. Again, remind you to hit the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up. We appreciate everybody watching. And as always, we remind you to eat beef and God bless. Next time.